It's Thursday, which is Space Thruster Thursday, and that means that we're playing Star Wars The Old Republic. And if you have not tuned in to me before, you're in for disappointment. No. What I'm all about is the journey. It's all about the journey for me. Yeah, I am a leveler, a serial leveler, I guess you could call me. I made the decision that I would share some of the tales and some of the dialogue and some of the storyline that is part of these games that I play. I play World of Warcraft, I play Star Wars The Old Republic, and I play Final Fantasy XIV. And each one of those has a completely different style as far as the storyline. And that's what I like to share with people. So that's what I'm about. If you're tuning in to try and learn how to be a min-maxer for Star Wars The Old Republic, you are sorely misguided. I am not that person. Go follow someone like SWTOR or Utini Crast or something like that, because I rely on my friends and to help me play the game and stuff like that. But I enjoy the storyline and the dialogue and everything. So today is International Cat Day. And that means that you've got to love cats, even if it's a black kitty. And black kitties need love too, but this isn't necessarily International Black Kitty Day. It's just plain Cat Day. We have two cats. One of them is Flapjack, and he is primarily my youngest son's kitty. Flapjack got secretly brought into the house when he was about this big, and hidden under my son's shirt. And it's like, what do you have? Nothing. Are you sure? Nope. I've got a cat. And it's like, okay, you're taking care of this. And the reason we said that was because we already had two cats at the time. So we have a second kitty. His name is Buzz Lightyear. And he's an old crotchety guy. And occasionally he makes appearances on the stream here, but not today. He doesn't like closed doors. And so if I've got the family here and there's a bunch of stuff going on in the house, I tend to close the door for the room where I'm streaming. And then, he's not around today, so he's out. But we love our kitties, and we try to keep them safe. They're indoor cats. We've got way too many wild critters running around the neighborhood that would love to have kitties for morsel and snacks. We have coyotes. We have wild boar. We've got apparently wildcats in the neighborhood as well. So, it's like not a safe place for cats to be roaming around. And unfortunately, some of them end up being coyote chow around our neighborhood, and that's just not a thing. So anyway, love your kitties, give them scritches, give them a treat, enjoy them while they're here, because kitties have, lifespans maybe 12, 14 years at the most, and then they're gone, and then you'll miss their cuddly little asses. So anyway, let's move on. Carcori Molz is my, she is my gunslinger. She's on the Imperial side, and I am leveling her from 50 to 60, and she's currently 53. And when I hit 60, I'll probably jump over to another one of my characters and level them through their storyline from 50 to 60. And we are currently over on Medivh, I think is the name of the location. So we're doing, basically I have to go into an area that is underground, and we'll see how that pans out today. So we're going to go back.
Travel route is confirmed.
I was looking at my bag a minute ago, and it's like I've got so much crap in there, I need to take stuff out. So they've been having all kinds of earthquakes and stuff in this area, and it's like it's behooving on me to try to get some of the stuff that the Imperials want to get out of the ground here, and without having the entire planet collapse on top of us. So there's a couple of different things going on, and we're going to continue this. So I guess I got to go which way? This way, and hopefully not get eaten by the aminals along the way. Ooh, those guys, they all like me. Oh, this is the one where I have to, like, go across and do all this. Okay, so here is a holo terminal, and I guess I'm going to talk on the holo terminal. Yakety yak.
Support team, do you read? I've arrived at the drill shaft.
Position confirmed.
You have perhaps reached the maintenance station? I can't read the stuff fast enough. These guys, they just go like that. Let's see. Once you're deep enough, you might induce the core's isotopes 5 deposits to release a radiation burst that would allow us to determine the core's status. So the isotopes 5 is the stuff that we want to try to collect, but I think we're using it to blow up the place. Okay.
Are you making progress? Are we on track to stabilize Makeb before it explodes?
Science Bureau's 3 lines of inquiry. I'm coordinating. Unfortunately, without a test planet.
I've been going through the mine site blueprints. I'll copy you on the data. And it looks like the machinery is offline. You want to flip the backup generators, get power to the turbolifts and locks. But there are life forms down there, big ones.
Are we talking about wildlife? Something native to Makeb?
Reports say the deep drilling caused an infestation of some kind. Why the rig was abandoned, I think. Could be relatives of those creatures in the caves around Stronghold 1. Be on the lookout anyway. Support team out.
Only part of the support team was out. The other dude's standing there going, okay, you're getting into this. All right, we're going to go down this way. It looks like there's a critter I got to take out anyway. Oh! And... oh, God, I didn't die? Wow, that's a trick. How'd that happen? Now I'm going to die. Oh, God, that was, Blizz, why didn't you warn me, dude? Okay, I gotta go all the way back over there again. Let's try this again. Okay, so I need to go... oh, I went down the wrong side. I'm not going to go that way because I'm going to have this guy chasing me. Right. No. I'm going to get back to where it's flat. It's safer over here. Did I get it? Didn't take much to shoot it, but man, if it kicks your ass off the platform, you're... oh, God. All right. So I should probably charge through until I get to the bottom. Let these guys attack me until I get down here. Then I can shoot them. Yeah, that works better. Although Blizz is taking all the damage. Okay, I got everybody. Yay! There was one back over there, too, that got me. I didn't even see it. Can you scan that shit for me, please? Thank you, Blizz. And... so it shows up. I guess I have to go up. Okay, there's another critter. Other hollow... Oh, it's a generator. Looks like a hollow terminal. Okay, one of them done. And how do I get to the other one? Carefully, right? You must tread carefully. Did I get everything? Yeah, I did. What do you know? That's a reputation. As if she doesn't have a bad reputation already. Something still up? Oh, apparently I got it all. Okay, that works. But I gotta get through this guy over here first. And he's a shining star. Of course I'm too far away. Let me get back where... Yeah, that was a smarter move. Get away from the edge. Look over there. I haven't figured out how the distraction is supposed to work. Let's see. Interrupts the target's current action and prevents the ability from being used. Oh, it's just an interrupt. Okay. Never mind. I still gotta go over here. I thought distraction was like you could put something on the ground and the thing would turn around and go, what? Not like that. Okay, but it's good to know that I've got an interrupt. I'm going to unlock my bar, throw it up here. Threw it up. There we go. Smuggler's Luck. Increases the critical hit. Oh, I forgot I even have that. It's a good thing to have. Anything you say. Liz, you're the boss, man, so whatever you say. And we get this generator. Now I have to go get shafted. This way? Can I go this way? I bet you I can't. I bet you I'll have to go all the way around. Cannot see target, but it's still alive. Is it going to come up? No, but all these guys are. Oh, no. I'm still in battle. I got to wait for these guys to come up. At least one of them. So the other ones are still alive. Blizz? How you doing down there, Blizz? Oh, Blizz is taking care of them now. Thanks, buddy. Oh, now I gotta go down here and grab the stuff. Doubt if it was even anything useful, but that's okay. Oh. Says I'm supposed to go back down. I guess I wasn't supposed to come up here. Alright, so yeah, that was the wrong way to go. I gotta go all the way back around. Alright, let's jump on a mount to do that. Hopefully none of this stuff is... Oh, I hear a kitty trying to break in. Yay. Am I supposed to go this way? I can. I hear a kitty. Up. Whoa! Boom! I made it. Barely. Boom! Can I make it again? Yes, I did. All right. Can I get up there? No. Oh shit. Oh, my kickback didn't work because I wasn't there. Now I should be able to. All right, I'm going to see. Oh, Flap opened the door. Did he come in? Where is he? Ah, hello. Gotta love cats. Creatures of habit. He decided to bestow me by using the litter box. We have a litter box upstairs, and it happens to be in this area, and he just used the litter box. So it is... Yeah. What you doing? Why did you have to come up here? Because it was a closed door? Is that it? You want to come up and say hi to people? He says, no, I'm going to rearrange the litter box first. He tends to do that and spend hours doing that. So he'll be scratching over there for like the next 5 minutes. Oh, he's done. Hi. You want to be in my lap? Flap, flap, come here. Or are you going to leave? Meow, meow. Come here. This is Flapjack. Say hi, Flapjack. Can you go meow wow? He's going to sniff my mic, though. Hi. How are you? He's our mouser. He found that there's a mouse downstairs somewhere in the kitchen, and he has been stalking it since last night. And so, yeah, we're grateful for him. He's going to take care of the rodent before it makes a mess and gets into our stuff. Okay, I'll put you down. Hang on. You want to be in my lap? There you go. You can be in my lap. Just don't start chewing on my cord, okay? All right, we came down the stairs. Now we got to go this way. I got some critters here I got to take care of, too. These guys bounce you around enough. So yeah, Flap has just made himself comfortable in my lap. He does not like to have his nails clipped either, and so he tends to rip you to shreds with his nails. So if you see me grimace every once in a while, it's because he's just like latched onto my stomach or something, and I need to get him to stop doing that. Can I get in?
Ground
Okay,
to
I
support
seem
team.
perplexed.
There's something blocking my way. The mine shaft is capped.
Checking the blueprints. Capping is standard practice when a site is shut down. There should be another route. All right, sending details. Head on in and get ready to run the experiment.
Can I go in now? No, I gotta go a different way. This way? Apparently. Maintenance shaft. I'm getting the shaft. Are you cozy? Is this a good place? You gonna settle in? Of course, I'm wearing a black shirt today too, so of course he has to sit in my lap and leave whatever remnants he's left from the litter box on top of me. And let's see. I think I can. At least one of those guys gone. Hey, I dinged. Now that was interesting because my usage, the energy that I use in order to arm myself dropped below useful levels. And it's like, okay, how do I get it back? I can recuperate, and my energy, but that takes like 18 seconds. I could be dead by then, right? Alright, so now I have to kill these things. There's a very big, ugly guy back here we're going to take care of. Another gold star. So hopefully I won't run out of juice. That went better. Is there anything back here that I can crush? No, apparently not. Alright, so we're going to go this way. I have to sit back a little bit because Flap is taking up space, so now I got to move my mic closer. There we go. That's better. How are these guys all gold stars? There's no silver stars down here. They're all gold. What the hell? Okay. Look like there's a shit ton of these guys I have to deal with. So I miss not having a stealth ability on this character, but that would be a completely different build. And I kind of like the Gunslinger. I wanted to do a Gunslinger to try to see what it was like, and I'm enjoying it. I really like it. It is a little different than my Bounty Hunter and his setup. So, first of all, she has 2 pistols that she's using instead of just his. Bounty Hunter just uses 1 pistol. And, yeah, the utility of it is pretty good. There. I can't use my kickback tools unless I'm shielded. So if my shield gets broken because whatever it is kicks me back, then I've got to reshield, and then I can do a kickback. So, like, this is my shield, my takeover, and take cover, and then let's see, where's my Conquer down? No, where's this one? Pulse detonator. The pulse detonator is the kickback, so it actually pushes all of the guys away from me. And I love doing that because I take a whole lot less damage, particularly if I've got stuff like the thing on the left shooting at or trying to maul my face. The guy on the right is going to be probably someone who's using a blaster. But see, he pulled me out of cover, so I gotta and get cover again. Oh, he's going to be that kind of. I got him. Now I got the other dude over on the other side I gotta take care of. Mr. Shining Star here. Yeah, nice try. That worked out okay. Now he's pissed. The shield's still up though, so as long as he doesn't like beat on me. He's like standing right on top of me, I can't do much. And throwing a bomb at him is not gonna help. Got him. Let's see, we go this way instead of jumping off another edge. Okay, I could go around this way and get there the same way. Might as well kill everything. It's all XP. Ooh, 3 of them. Ah! See how you... Now I can do my kickback. Yay! Got them all. Let's see if there's any more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bliss is like, what the fuck are you doing? Go back the other way. There's less guys that go through. He knows better. I'm looking to see if anything is going to, like, be better. I need more caffeine. Hang on. Oh. So I put coffee in a travel cup that keeps it pretty warm. But I like drinking it out of a porcelain cups. I'm weird that way. What can I say? Just ask my wifey. She'll tell you how weird I am. He's so strange. How strange are you? So we are admittedly goofballs, although I think she's a little bit more serious about things than I am. That's why I get to play the games, and she sits there and just shakes her head and go, again? He's playing another game? All right, let's see. Ah, that wasn't kind. I just got one guy left. I didn't even get to blast him. My other things were like bouncing around going, okay, we're going to use these spells first. And this is the mining drill control console, so I guess we're going to turn on the drill? Call the dentist.
Ground team to support. We're in position.
Acknowledged. Signal when you've unloaded the equipment.
I guess I unloaded equipment. This is not Dren. All systems functional within acceptable parameters. Except this dude's not happy. He's like, what are these things? Please be advised that the primary inductor array will take several minutes to fully charge. Okay. I may not have that
seem
long.
To be attracted to the equipment. It could be a problem.
Yes. They find the equipment very attractive. Okay, so I guess I gotta like defend the equipment from these guys. We're gonna go over here, and I can't see anything over there. That's stupid. Okay, we'll do it this way. Got all kinds of shit. We got more? More coming. Here they come. Walking down the street. Hey, for the monkeys. These guys aren't monkeys, though. Get away from me. I'm like completely out of juice. No, I don't have anything to kill, I guess. Oh, there we go. That's why none of my... I wasn't aiming at anything, so... Is that it? What am I supposed to do? Defeat the ferocious deep... Oh, that guy. Got it. He is a ferocious deep dweller. And I guess we're going to take him on right here. Hi. Ooh. Okay, so he has an interrupt, which is not cool. And my knockback doesn't do shit for him. Whoa! Okay then. I got him. And I got some credits. Woohoo.
Is the inductor fully charged?
100% in holding. Ready when you are.
Radiation pulse from Makeb's core should be harmless. However, you may wish to shield your eyes. Receiving data. Mapping locations of isotope deposits. As the whole thing comes down.
What is that?
Nardrin, what is that? Unexpected. The pulse has caused a minute shift in Isotopes 5's energy levels. A minor ground quake is imminent. A minor? This place could collapse. I wish I could be surprised. You stupid creature.
How did I know this operation couldn't run smoothly? Suggestions, anyone?
You need as much distance as possible. There's an emergency shelter near the cavern entrance. Go.
Oh, well, hey. Captain Obvious just told me I gotta get out. Okay. I'm gathering that there's going to be all kinds of crap in between me and the exit. What do you think? So far, nothing. Well, maybe that's because I killed everything on the way in, huh? That'd be nice. That's too funny, though. Captain Obvious says, run! Oh. Escort. Complete the maintenance shaft. Confront the squad leader. All right, asshole. What you doing?
Don't move.
Weapon steady!
Funny thing is, I thought the Archon was being paranoid. Who keeps tabs on an old drill site?
Feel those tremors? In a few minutes, this cavern will come down on our heads. We need to get to the shelter.
Back on Wayland, how long did that Sith last?
Under a second, sniper took his head off.
Okay then, we've got time.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those, huh? Okay. Oh, got another one over here? Hey. You don't run, do you? There we go. Now I can talk to the squad leader.
Squad 79 to carrier. We need reinforcements. Blast it.
I'd prefer to execute you myself, but the cave-in should suffice. Goodbye.
Damn you!
Oh, she is Sith. Or Imperial, I should say. So she's got to lean towards the dark side occasionally. What do you think, Flap? Should she have let the gal live and take her out, or should I have let her die? I don't think she would have been a companion. But let's see what's going on here. Are they trying to dig me out now?
Time?
6 hours. Sir, she must be running out of air.
I guess I pushed the rock over myself. Okay, then. Either that or I asked Blizz to do it.
We came as soon as we could.
Aww. You know when your kitty starts to dream and they start twitching? Yeah, well, that's... Flap's doing that in my lap right now. He's, like, twitching around. Let's see.
What's going on back at the gravity hook? Did the information come through?
The hook's secure, but about half the teams moved to the mining platform above. We were waiting there while the creatures cleared out. We got the data, though. Nodrin and the others, they think they can save Makeb.
Oh, okay.
You said you set up on the mining platform? Make sure it's secure, and you can brief me there.
Understood.
We've got another live one.
We've got another live one.
Regulator mercenaries, sir. Found them under the rocks. Still alive, if barely.
We can't handle prisoners, but I won't let them die. Get them Kolto and disable their comms. Then they walk.
On it.
We'll see you on the platform.
So I let the one gal die, but I took care of the rest. So Blizz isn't too terribly upset with me, I guess. So do I go this way in order to get to the platform? Apparently. Here we are. Is there a repair bot over here? Special units. Ah, there's a droid. Conveniently located medical droid.
Please use all products only as intended.
Yeah, because I imagine I probably
Be well.
took a pretty decent hit. Oh, what was the garbage that they gave me? They gave me a skirt.
Do you require
I got something in the
medical
mail, and it's like, here, have a dress. What does this look like on her? Yeah, no. She's a gunslinger. She doesn't wear that. Forget it. You can have this stuff. You can have that, too. What else can I get rid of here? Let's see. Well, I've got this droid's attention. I've got all kinds of crap in here. A lot of which I have absolutely no idea what it's for. Okay, this stuff, all the pistols and everything, I'm going to throw into the bank because I don't want to lose them. And I ended up getting a couple dye modules. I'll throw those in the bank too because I like the colors. Well, first of all, it's a pain in the ass to dye stuff, but it's like I don't want to dye stuff and then control site, control center. That's where I am, isn't it? Oh, guess not. All right. Oh, that's right. I have to go back to this location. Okay. I'm really bad at bank management. I'll just leave it at that. I don't do very well at trying to keep my stuff nice and clean and tidy. And if you saw my bank on my main tune over in World of Warcraft, you'd understand why my bags look like shit here. Because I never get rid of stuff. I keep everything, and that's not a good thing. So, Special Energy Project Center, you have what?
Software for the laser drills. It should mean greater precision, but we've never worked with Makeb hardware, so...
Attention, everyone. Briefing begins now.
Esteemed Commander, I am pleased to state that your experiment proved fruitful. Research continues, but we believe that we can something. And yeah, what's our next step then? Tell me the story about. Tell me about the lasers. Time is for burying me. Oh, this is for burying me. Ah. What's our next step? I'm not gonna. Oh, tell me about
These
the lasers.
mining lasers. We're standing on one now, correct? They create the drill shafts?
Problem is, our team can barely operate these wretched things. We need experts. Engineers and supervisors who can run the mining lasers under our command.
The people of Makeb know this machinery better than anyone. Where do we find workers?
That's the trouble. Watch.
This is the Archon to Phobium Squad Command. The Imperial forces are desperate, and I believe they intend to mine what isotope 5 they can before the core erupts. But the Imperials will need assistance. Have your men place all engineers of level 7 and above under protective custody.
He's wrong about our goal, but it doesn't matter. The Archon's got Black Ops mercs kidnapping the people we need.
It saves us the trouble of finding those workers ourselves. Now we just need to follow the mercenaries.
Phobium Squad is an off-the-books team of regulator mercenaries. Assassins the Huts bought out with cybernetics. They're holding the workers in groundquake shelters. A few engineering chiefs who escaped joined a Republic refugee caravan. Won't be long before Phobium Squad catches them too.
Let's get to it then. Tell me more about the enemy or rescuing people. How novel.
I don't often get to save civilians from their oppressors. This should be interesting.
One more thing. We're still decrypting the order, but it looks like the Archon sent an Isotope 5 droid to help secure the caravan. Just to make things difficult. I'll stay in touch from here. Anything you need, let us know.
And I got new gloves. So let's see, which ones do I want? These are Fractured Targeter. What are the stats? Mastery, endurance, or Fractured Mender. Oh, I don't want Mender gloves. I want, yeah, Targeter gloves. Thank you. We'll take those. And some reputation. And let's see, go this way. And exit. My phone was blowing up a second ago. I was getting a phone call and I was getting a bunch of text messages all at the same time. And the person that was leaving the phone message apparently left me like a long, long voicemail. It was like, okay, you can hang up anytime you want.
Authorized destinations. Travel route is confirmed.
All right, now I gotta like go all over the place here. Oh, lovely. All right, let's get on a horse, Liz. We're gonna go this way, I think. So I don't have stuff chewing on my face. Yeah, gotta go this way. Gotta go have stuff chew on my face. Okay, fine. I guess I gotta kill stuff first. Get it all? Guess so. Sorry, Blizz. So what's going on here? I gotta get up there? Oh. I gotta go tightrope everything. Lovely. Can I get up here? No. Can I jump here? Yes, I can. Alright, we're gonna bounce these guys off the face of the planet. No, can't do that. Apparently the droid is oh, he's a silver star, so I can't bounce him. Bummer. Alright, so we gotta kill 20 of those guys. And I guess the droids don't count. Oh, I couldn't bounce him over the edge? Come on, that's not fun. Yeah, the droid didn't count. So we just have a droid like standing around. Can I even zap him? No, I can't zap him either. Well, that sucks. Alright, we gotta go... I came up here for no reason, apparently. Because I gotta go back down now. I gotta go down there, but how do I get there? Oh, we're we're going to take care of these guys while we're at it, since they just happen to be in the way. Of course, none of them get bounced over the edge. I might get bounced over the edge, so I gotta get away from the edge. Like I didn't learn last time, right? Yeah, see? That would have thrown me over. Whew. Okay, one more time. How do I get down? Ooh, that's interesting looking. It's not going to eat my face, though. That's still not the way to go. So I guess we could go this way. Oh, this is the right way. Okay. Found the way down. Oh, there's another person over here? No, it's just everybody fighting with... They're all distracted. Now I got all of those guys shooting at me. That's not good. Well, that's one way to get like half of the extra quest done. Get some debris in the process. Got something over... Oh, over there. Alright. Guess we can go this way. I hear everything going pew, pew, pew on the other side of the rock. Oh, this thing is not gonna do anything for me, but we're gonna kill the rest of everything. And we need to touchy over here. Ground quake shelter door.
Please, we did everything you asked.
Not your fault. New orders say you die.
What?
Nope, new orders say that he dies.
Get to the nearest mining platform. You will be protected.
All right, that's one down. Get on my horse here. I guess I could, like, kill some more things while I'm at it. Oop. Oh, we got one more over here. Might as well kill him too. All right, we took care of all the special forces. Oh, is this guy? Oh, he is chewable. Good. Now, I'm not in a protected area, so it's kind of like I need to take a break, but I guess I'm going to wait until after I get rid of these guys. Everyone's dead. I guess I need to, like, get to the other location, huh? Okay, got a gold star. This would be good XP to do. There we go. Give me your credits. Now, might as well take care of him, even though he'll probably wake up. Oh, and not just that, but he froze me. That sucks. Oh, he's also a silver, so I can't block. I was going to just kick him over the edge. Surprise! So he dies in the air instead. I don't think he would have gotten over the edge anyway. Oh, where'd he turn? There we go. Sometimes the locations that they tell you to go to for, like, when you go, Flap, relax. He's got hooked on my shirt. Daddy, let me go! Sometimes when you hit the take cover, they send you out of contact from where you need to, like, go. So you're not in range of your target. That's what I was trying to say. And it's like, oops, that doesn't work very well. All right, I think I can, like, hang out here while I take a quick break and make sure that I have enough room for coffee, and I will be back shortly. Hang in there. Come on, Flap, let's go take a break. I am cat-free for the second half of this stream. Yay! So I guess Flap decided he doesn't like it when I get up. He's like, no, Dad, just sit the hell down so I can, like, sit on your lap. So I get up and I am, like, completely covered with kitty litter. Oh, there's a silver star over there. There we go. Take care of this blast door or earthquake shelter door. Too far away. Touchy touchy.
Go. The mercenaries are no longer a concern.
I'll have a team get them to safety. Nicely done.
All right, one more door. And it's all the way at the north end of everything. So we'll just keep on traveling back. Hopefully this way. Yeah. It's kind of a cool little area. The one thing I don't care about it is the fact that you have to, like, fly between all the buttes. That's what you call them. Oh, I'm gonna get a gold star beating me off of my mount. Well, that worked out. They were all busy with the beastie, so they didn't want to, like, get involved with me.
What's going on?
I'll take that.
You're not with the Huts?
Show a little gratitude. We'll get you to safety. Nice work, Hunter.
Oh, there's another mission over here? I don't see where it is, but apparently there's another quest over here. Heroic? Retribution from above. Yeah, I don't think we'll take that. So what am I supposed to do? Locate the Republic caravan. Okay. So maybe... Oh, in there. Okay, that works. Clear the debris. Clear the debris. Here's the debris. We'll clear it. The debris has been cleared. Get this thing out of my nose. There we go.
I'm nearing the coordinates of the Republic evacuation caravan.
All right. It's full of random civilians fleeing the planet. But there are 3 members of the Government Mining and Geological Committee along for the ride. Smartest engineers on Makeb. Get them out, and we're looking pretty.
They had a machine with them. Massive droid.
You should have fled. That was your only real hope.
I can't. Who are you?
Be silent.
Oh, they didn't show me assassinating the guy? Oh, there we go.
Caught up. And it sounds like our intel on the Isotope 5 droid was right. Be extremely careful.
Oh. Big asteroid. Eradication online. Well, crap. Gotta kill another big asteroid. Alright. Defeat the Hutt mercenaries and destroy the prototype Isotopes droid. Not particularly in that order. Or maybe it is in that order. We'll find out. These are all the engineers. We rescued these guys. Now I gotta, like, take care of this. Alright. It's going down pretty easily. Alright, that's been taken care of. And it doesn't even drop anything. But I can scavenge it. And now we got these guys to have to contend with. Now this guy is cool. Republic Captain. Hi. What's up, Cap? I like their outfits, actually. But I'm not Republic, so what can I say? And now what? Speak to Dr. Charush. Okay. Where? Way back over here. I almost went over the bridge and started walking around. It's like, yeah, that'd be wrong thing to do. Hello.
Stay back! Stay back! I heard rumors the imps were on Makeb, but this is not about the war. We're just getting civilians off-world.
The Hutts are enough enemy for both of us. There are 3 engineers traveling with you. I want to talk to them.
I'm not sure I can do that.
It's okay, Captain. If you want us to mine for you, you're a little late. Word is the planet's core is unstable. Whole place is coming apart.
I've been hired to find you. You know about the core? If you want to live, obey. I've been
Pack
hired
your
to
things. My employers will tell you the details somewhere safe.
I don't think so.
Oh, God. Cap has
These
to do
people are
this.
under my protection. I won't let you kidnap them.
What if they want to come, Captain? I'm offering a chance to stabilize the core and save Makeb. Are you with me?
I think you'd better get moving to the evac site. We'll be okay.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Reasonable.
I heard what happened. We'll send someone to pick up your recruits. See you back at the mining platform. We're almost ready to start.
Alright, and now, how do I get to the mining platform? Can I go this way? Or do I have to, like... God, it looks like I have to travel all the way around everything. Really? Hope not. Let's see. Maybe this way will let me... No, oof. Doesn't look that way. Maybe so. And... Okay, mining plat... Oh, so there's the shuttle bay. I just need to get by these guys. What if I go this way? Oh, no, that's not going to work either. I guess I'll just, like, do this. Hi. How's it going? How's your day? How you been? And they're still chasing me. So I guess I will get off my mount and see if any of them come this way. Ah! Everything shot him. It's like, okay, they're all taken care of. Smooth move. Medical droid.
Require medical attention.
Please, yes. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to put my gloves on. That probably would have been a good idea, huh? Oh, that's... Those are interesting. Kind of reddish. Well, one of them is. Or is that the... I don't know. That could be the bracers, too, but who knows. All right. We'll take it.
Be well.
I will. Be well, that is. And onto the shuttle.
Destinations.
Back to this way. There's still like 4 other locations. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more flight points. Wonder if I should just do that. Go sightseeing. Although I think that you have to go... I can't remember how this goes. I think there's like a location you have to go to in order to finish the entire thing, but I don't know whether that's true or not. I maybe speaking out of my butt, which I do quite often anyway. What's that? You're mumbling.
Are we all here? Sir, we'll start the briefing at your command.
That's a vigorous discussion. Did wait for the command. The Science Bureau has reached something.
Deposits in Makeb's core generate powerful gravitational and electromagnetic fields. Until recently, those fields maintained the core's equilibrium.
The rapid removal of Isotope 5 caused the fields to fluctuate and destabilized the core. Now Makeb is tearing itself apart.
It's too late to reverse the destabilization process. Our only options are to accelerate it? I don't understand that one.
You have my attention, Nadrin. Why do we want to accelerate the planet's destruction?
By forcing Makeb through the end stages of the destabilization, the compression time frame, blah, 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 blah.
Crack before the core settles into a new state of equilibrium.
The acceleration won't be easy on the planet. The ground quakes will be worse than ever, and the aftershocks will continue for months. The mesas will disintegrate, the cities will burn, and the gases released will likely poison the atmosphere. But it's that or total annihilation.
You'll see a new Makeb, and when it's over, the Isotope 5 will be intact and ready for harvest.
We're condemning this world's people. They may evacuate in time, but they'll never be able to return.
They'll have a memorial, which is more than the huts offered.
As we discussed earlier, the mining lasers are the key, so manipulating the core.
The timing's perfect. The whole population is fleeing the planet, so that'll get rid of the huts while we work. But the Archon still thinks we're trying to mine the isotope. He sent his forces to blockade the laser drill platforms. All his forces.
The Archon and his people wouldn't go down with the planet. Why are they still here?
I can't speak for the Archon, but he's offered his men a bonus. And promised to keep shuttles waiting. You'll want to scatter the Archon's armies around 3 drill sites, so our engineering teams can move in. We've spotted Isotope 5 droids advancing on the nearest platform. Programmed to target you personally, according to intercepts. I'd take it as a compliment.
Wow, okay. I've been targeted by worse. What about the other drills? Make sure you don't mess up. Okay, I've been targeted by worse.
I've been hunted by Jedi, Sith, and everything in between. A Hutt and his droids are chump change. Engineering teams, prepare to move out.
For the Empire!
Lord Sitharat would have had tactical advice. But all I can say is... kill the rotters.
Oh, she would say that, huh? Okay, so there is a fractured targeter's headgear. So I guess we're going to go with that. And I'll remember to put it on this time. So you can't see the headgear anyway, so I mean, even if I say show it, it's not going to show. Because it won't show up on her head, just the way it is. Okay. And this way. Let's see if they take me to one of those sites. Yeah, well, yes. They are going to take me to a new site that I haven't seen before. So we're going to open up another chunk of the map. I've noticed that in not all cases are you opening up all of a planet's map when you do the storyline. Sometimes you have to do extra stuff or go exploring on your own. So it's just what it is. Oh, these guys. Okay, fine. I gotta kill 40 of these guys? Wow. Okay, then. It seemed like more than 40, but I guess a couple of them didn't count, huh? I got something still killing me. That's interesting. This thing has purple around it. Wonder what it's all about. Alright, I had to kill it. So it gets, I get credit for that one. And I gotta kill some more of these guys, so... Do I just keep... I guess I keep... Well, yeah. No. We'll go after this one. that, that's just a regular droid. Well, he gives me credit for killing some of the stuff. But he's not one of the Isotope 5 droids. I got 2 more of those I have to take out. That, and I can crunch them. Thank you. You have been crunched. Hey, 55. Ding. Cool. I should check and see what I've got going on with regards to my combat proficiencies. I don't remember if I actually chose any of this stuff. Let's see. Entering cover. Entering cover makes the next charged burst or dirty blast activate instantly. The effect cannot occur more than once every 6 seconds. Entering cover grants 3 charges of ballistic dampers. Each charge absorbs 30% of the damage dealt by incoming attacks. I'm doing okay on damage, so I think that the first one is probably better. Reduces the cooldown of Hunker Down by 15 seconds. In addition, Pulse Detonator knocks targets back an additional 3 meters on the final shot of speed shot, and the penetrating rounds knock targets back if they are within 10 meters. Oh, that's kind of an interesting way. And then you get the recoil control, which is passive. These are all passive. Let's try... I want to see what that one does. Let's try that. And I could use it here, I think. Hi. Oh, yeah. Push them back even further. Okay, that was kind of fun. So, like, for the robots and shit that comes after... The droids that come after you, that is actually a pretty cool way of destroying things. These guys I might be able to drown. Let's see if that happens. Yeah, that one guy... Oh, he just bounced over the other side. That's not fair. He just bounced over the other side of the water. I would expect that you throw him in the water and he goes over the falls. Nah, doesn't work that way, I guess, huh? All right, nice try. These guys, I'm just gonna like stand on top of them. Okay, Gotta be careful of that little guy over there on my right. He's cute. But he's not another, I don't think he... Defeat the isotope droid. We haven't run into any more isotope droids. So I guess I'm just going to keep going, because that guy's... doesn't matter. So I got an achievement, but I didn't finish the quest. Okay. You've killed a lot of shit, so we're going to give you an achievement. Okay, that's cool, but you haven't finished killing everything we want you to kill. Too far away to get those guys together. Damn that. I'm still looking for more droids. It's like, where are the droids? Gotta go this way. These guys aren't gonna bother me. These guys are. And got some more, got another droid over there, got these guys. Oh, there's the communication array. I gotta unplug 5 of those? Are there any others other than one? I just see one here. All right. Oh, I forgot to do the antenna. So here's one. There's another one over on this side. Near that guy. So we will take care of him. Or it. Calm down, Blizz. You already killed him. Keeps going pew, 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 pew. Like, just relax. Oh, here's an isotope droid. Okay, I gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back. Let's go kill some shit. All right, let's see. I got to get rid of this guy. I want to make sure I'm not going to get creamed from behind by resurrecting stuff. So we're going to do this. Two droids taken care of. And there's the third one over there. So I can take care of that one. Oh, careful. I want to make sure I'm still going the right direction. Alright, we're going to take out this guy, because he'll eat my face if I don't. And he just like keels over. We're going to come up here and take care of this last droid. I thought the one that was on the other side was also an isotopes droid, but apparently he was not. Okay, well that's good to know. So I need to go this way. Nope, there's another. That's 3. I got 2 more of those things I need to find. And let's see, which of these guys can I blow off the side? That one. But he didn't blow off the side. That sucks. Whatever you say, Blues. Ooh. I got everything? Guess so. Alright, these guys are gonna chomp on me, so I'll come over here. Okay. Oh, this thing rose again? Guess so. That's interesting. So So I gotta go over the bridge to Grandma's house. I gotta do some kind of a cylinder. More reputation. I think I like the little reputation things that they're throwing in. Although I don't know how it helps me. It just gives me more reputation. Let's get rid of these guys over here first. Because I sense that they're going to be more of an issue. I don't want them beating on me while I'm trying to get the isotopes droid over there. Now, is this one of the ones I got to kill? Yes. Okay, this might be the last one I have to kill. We'll see.
The droids are coming back. Secure the platform and we'll send in the engineers.
And someone was just waiting for me to do that. Okay. That kind of sucks. You guys are a bunch of idiots. Or whatever. Can't go that way. We got all these. None of which we can actually bounce over the edge. So the guys behind me weren't going to help out. That was nice. All right, so which ones? Well, they're all silver stars. So how do I do this? I guess I'm not going to go after that because I don't need it. Can I open this? No. This is the wrong side. There's another opening somewhere else on this platform that I have to get to. Looks like this guy is going to like kill everything. And I got nothing out of there. Okay, this guy must have played World of Warcraft because he's like, yeah, screw you, I'm doing it myself. Alright. Alright, you're on your own, dude. I hate having to race other players. That's just, it makes things so insane to have to do that. It's like, just don't do that, folks. Just let people play. Go ahead. It's all yours. And I got the droid, fine. So I think that other player had a high level player running with him, helping him level. So that's how he was able to go by this robot without having him chew on his face, because he had the other guy go first. It's like, all right. So he's power leveling. I'm going to let him go ahead and do his thing, which means I get, if he's trying to get the same thing I am, then I've got to like wait for him to finish, which is a pain in the ass. But luckily this is our own storyline, so that won't happen.
The mining platform is secure. Send the engineering team.
Engineering team moving in.
Get to your stations. Medic, load the drill program. Van, warm up the laser.
One platform down, 2 to go, and the next has a regulator battalion around it. The Archon sent hover tanks, an air force, and armored marines led by the Warhound.
Should I have heard of him?
The Warhound founded our favorite mercenary company. 70 years old and sealed in a battlesuit. He's commandeered dreadnoughts, and he's our second biggest problem. Top pick is the Skyfighters, built for low atmosphere combat. They'll shred our engineers unless we get some portable artillery.
I suspect the mercenaries have all the equipment we need. Where can I find anti-air rockets?
Nearest armory is a bit far, but the Warhound's own squad carries P-20 Seeker missiles. Should do the trick nicely.
The best enemies carry the best weapons. Anything else?
If you can take out the Warhound himself, it'll hit morale hard. But trophies are no good if our engineers are bleeding or in pieces. Support team out. Good luck.
I like the way she always goes, good luck. It's like, all right. So out of this one, and I gotta figure out my way back through without getting my face eaten off. I think the other guy probably cleared this already. So let's see. Yay! Gotta go in here. Oh, these guys are back. That's pleasant. Oh, you. Hi. Oh, hello, droid. We're gonna go the other way? Yeah, these guys are easier to kill this way. Let me see. Like this. No Targets, because I took care of them. Can I get out here? No. Shit, I gotta go through a gold star anyway? That sucks. What am I missing here? I'm missing that I'm going to have to go through this guy one way or another. All right, fine. Oh, I gotta kill him anyway. Alright, we'll do that. Which means... Oh, I gotta go through this way. I don't have to, but... Let's try this. Yeah, he got a shot off. Is there another one in here? I think I've got all the ones that were available in here, so now I need to get out of here. So I think... Oh, I gotta kill these guys all over again. Bounce his ass off the wall. Okay. And they didn't drop anything. Huh. I can get out this way, but I need to, like, kill everybody in the way. Oh, I'm just looking to see where I have to go. So this guy might drop the stuff I need, so I have to kill him. was useless. Okay, so that one didn't give me anything. Except scavenging stuff. And... guess we're going to go this way and let everybody pound on me on the way. Ugh. Make sure he doesn't come back. Some more guys on top of the bridge here. So let's do this. I'm actually looking and seeing, okay, what time is it? And I've got like... I have some place to be in an hour, so I need to like finish this up today. But I really, really, really want to finish the... get to the next location. I got everybody chasing me, of course. Oh. All right. Try this again. This is a busy location today for some weird reason. They just keep pounding on me. Stop it. Okay, is that another of the droids that I need to kill? This one might be. That one might be. Let's go. I'm going this way, so let's try that one. Yellow? Yay! That gives me the last part that I need. And where can I go? Oh, I gotta go do a comm link? Where's the comm link? That's Debris. That looks like a comm link over there, but it's not lit up. Oh, I gotta go into this thing again. This is not a good location to hang out either, because I think, well, actually, you know what? This is going to be my location to hang out. So, Carcori is going to sit her butt down here, and this is where she's going to be next Tuesday when we come back. Or next Thursday, excuse me. What today is? Today's Thursday. Yes. Remember what day you are, Dag. Okay. If I don't see you before the next time I see you, have a good day. Have a good afternoon. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did like what I'm doing, give me a follow. And I will see you soon. Bye now.